Hello, Danny.
Hey, Robert.
How are you?
Good. I think the internet's already better.
Oh, my internet is so much better now because I was actually using on my phone data. What happened was the place that it was under construction, and then like I couldn't use the internet, so I had to use my phone. I had to tether to my phone. Okay, shift. What is it? All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and put. Can you see my screen? Alrighty, hold on. Are you able to see my screen or not?
We'll try now and see if it works.
Okay.
It hasn't popped up yet. So.
If you don't have an account, again, right here, www.stewartnow.com. If you don't have the account, please email me your business card. Or you could just go ahead and text me your business card. Let me go ahead and give you my email address. My email address is Robert, R-O-B-E-R-T, and my last name, NOH01 @gmail.com. Again, my email is Robert, R-O-B-E-R-T, NOH01 @gmail.com. You could email me your business card, or you could just go ahead and text me with your business card, picture of your business card. My number is 310-357-9611. Again, my number is 310-357-9611. Okay, first, when you log into our stewartnow.com, I'm pretty sure you guys probably pretty familiar with the systems over here. You could pull out the property profile, but then like our system is a little different than any other title company. When you look at it, you could search the property as the address, or the owner's name, or company, or the trust, or APN number. I know a lot of people, especially in South Bay Area, I believe more than 30 to 40% of the people, they're owning the home under the trust. So if that's the case, if you don't know their address, you could just go ahead and enter either the trust name or the company name, then you'll be able to find out. And then when you look at over here is the address, for example, if you don't know the unit number, a lot of times when you don't know the unit number, you're like, oh, you know the homeowner's name, but you don't know the unit number. For example, for like this, it's 3943 Eagle, and I didn't know the unit number because one of my clients told me, but he didn't know the unit number. He just knew the owner's name. So I just type like this. So when I just go ahead and search, it's gonna show like this. But then not only this, it's gonna show you like a bunch of all the units over there. That you go ahead and find the owner's name here, and then make sure which one is the correct property. And for my case, it was a unit 41. So I just go ahead and click here, view property info. Then you'll be able to see, and then it will show what the property located, and then you'll be able to see all this property information. And another thing, our system is a little different than any other title company. What it is, when you look at over here, you will see all this blue link, right? So when you click the view sale history, or you could just go ahead and click over here, the property history. When you click the property history, okay, come on. You'll be able to see all the histories was what happened on the property transaction. But the thing is, when you look at over here, the little link over here, when you click it, you'll be able to pull out all those recording data. So for example, during the weekend, somebody calls you, one of your client calls you and say, hey, Robert, like I need to see who's on the title. Because when you look at the profile, the information, when it gets to the like, who's holding the titles, things like that, it will only show you just like minimum, you know? So it's always, before you go to listing presentation, before you meet somebody, it's always better for you to check their grant deed and make sure how many people are on the grantee. Sometimes I know is either the realist or even our title program. Sometimes our cover page only shows one person, but actually when you look at the grantee, actual recording grantee, it will show more than one person. So for example, like this, when you click over here, you'll be able to see all these recorded documents. So there was a like quick claim deed recorded, and then you could also like forward these over to your client. And then like sometimes like if your client wants to see like deed of trust and stuff, you can actually go down over here and you'll see this deed of trust right here. Deed of trust means loan dog. This means this is something that when they got it, when they bought the property and they got a loan. So you see all this loan document number and the document numbers, all that. You just got to go ahead and click here. Then it's gonna search. It's gonna search. And then you could just go ahead and click. Then you'll be able to see all this deed of trust information. Okay, so you could just go ahead and forward this over to them. And a lot of times, a lot of people actually call me and ask me, they like to know the loan balance. But as a title company, we cannot find the balance. We can only know the initial, right, the amount when they purchase the property. For example, this one, when they purchase property, they got the loan for $489,000 right here. But I'm pretty sure they keep making payments is a lot lower than that. So that's something the escrow does. Or the only people who can find out their balances is either the homeowner or the escrow. We don't have access to their balance. Only way for them to find the loan balance, they actually have to call the lender and to find out. As a third party, we have no access. Okay, so you can actually email this, and then all the documents that you search, it's gonna stay here, your document image. So you could just go ahead and go to more tools, and then you'll see this right here, the document image search. When you click here, that it's gonna show all the documents you search. There's no limit. Like for me, I have so far 980 document image requests found. So like for example, like this one, when I go all the way back, see, I still have something that I searched back in May 26th, and then I could go all the way, and then we could go here. This April. So all year, unless you delete it, it's gonna just stay there. Okay. And the beauty of our system, when you go to the dashboard, whatever you searched just now or before, day before yesterday, it will remain here. So you don't have to go back and find it. So for example, for now, I just searched a property for 3943 Eagle Rock Boulevard 41 LA. But then like, all you gotta do, just go to the dashboard. That you'll see all these properties that you searched before, and you just gotta click it again. Once you click it again, then it's gonna show you the property profile again. And the beauty about our system, when you look at over here, you could actually access to the county tax website. So if you have a client who hasn't paid their property taxes yet, or who wants to know about their property tax amount, you could just go ahead and click here, the county tax website. That it's gonna take directly to their website. And then you could just go ahead and find out the information from here, like view payment history, request secure property tax bill, request penalty, and all this. Okay, that's what you can do. And when you look at over here, sorry, it's not twisted. Okay, you could just go ahead. When you go down over here, you'll see when you click here, you're gonna see a sales comparables. So you'll be able to see the value of the home. Okay, there we go. All right, so when you look at it, we actually mark the numbers here. So blue dot is a subject property. So when you see 1 and 2, that's pretty much in the same community. So when you kind of zoom out, you'll see maybe other comments, but here. So when you look at over here, 1, 2, 3, they're all in the same community. So right now, this guy, when you look at it, the home value, you'll be able to find out the home value. And they will also print as high, low, and average about the home value. And then you could actually, what you can do, you could actually just go ahead and click here, refine criteria, and then you could do last 12 months, half a mile, year built, no reference, bad and best, same or plus minus 1, 2, you can also do that. You kind of like customize your own comms. And then when you look at over here, this is some one that I just showed you earlier. It will show you all those property history, and he's also he like showed you like which title company got involved at the time. And the parcel map, if you have a client who needs a parcel map for a lot of like single family homes, like either the commercial or vacant land, not a condo or townhouses, but then a lot of times they do ask for the parcel map. You could just go ahead and download this and then email it to them. Okay, this is a whole parcel map for that area. And then the valuation. Okay, this is something that only our title company has. What it is, our team, we do have an IT department. We do have an inside team who only works for the valuation. So what they do, like we kind of like give you the estimate value on the home, and then we also give the confidence score. So anything over 96 or 95, like over 90 points, the confidence score, that means we're very confident, because we have a team that who just work on the valuations. We kind of like give you the estimate value on the home, but right now it's only 78. So it's just okay. Like it's not too good, but it's better than average. So you might want to see that before you price the home, and then like, kind of look at the confidence score and the estimate value. So we kind of like give you the graph and all that. And then if you want to email it or print it to your client, you could just go ahead and click here. And then you could either download it and email it to them, or you could just go ahead and click email, and you use our server, you directly send it to your email. For example, once you put the email to Robert Noh 01@gmail.com, and then it will be from that, it's going to show over here, it's going to show your email address. Okay, and then you could just go ahead and put that, and then you could put the message over here or send, you kind of customize it. So like, for example, I mean, I just want to let you know, like once you set up the account, once I set up the account for you guys, you could actually go to here, view profile, and then you'll be able to add your picture there, your company information there, and then you could kind of put like all words, and you could put all that. And then when you send out the email through our server, your pictures and your company logo and your information is going to show there to your client. Okay, not our information. This is my account, that's why it kind of shows like this. But then like you can actually like put all the information here, and then like personal activity, Steam connection, you can also do all that. Okay, you could change it anytime. And then when you look at over here, you can also do a smart farm through our Title 365. I mean, not title, it's a Stewart Title. You know what? Okay, smart farm, what it is, you'll be able to do the farm through our website, but what it is, though, you need to have your phone. You got to download your Stewart Title Now app. Let me go ahead and show you. Okay, Stewart Title Now app. Stewart Title Now app. Stewart Title Now app. And from the phone, you could actually do a smart farm. Can you guys see? Okay. On the phone. So it's very simple. I'm probably gonna go over this like real quick. It's very simple. All you gotta do, you just gotta click on the map, and then it's gonna show your location. You just gotta, and then it's gonna show your location. All you gotta do, hold on. Let me just go ahead and turn off my background. Hold on. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. I gotta turn off my background. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna, okay, none. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, when you look at it, you're gonna see this app, you're gonna see this map right here. So all you gotta do is just go ahead and press, there's a little pen button, just go ahead and press the pen. and zoom in, you'll be able to just go ahead and circle. You could just go ahead and just circle the area that you like to farm. Then it's gonna show you like right away at the spot. And it says 142 properties are found. Can you guys see it? Hold on. 100. Oh shoot. Okay, 142 properties found. All you gotta do, just go ahead and press preview. It's gonna show you number of properties 142, and then turnover ratio, turnover price 11%, and the hot list properties at 20%. So it's gonna show you like those kind of informations over here, like turnover ratio, and then like hot list properties and stuff. I mean, it's really cool. And then once you like our system is once you set up the account to our StoreNow.com, and then once you download the app, whatever you do on the phone, it also stays on your system on the computer as well. So they're all always linked. So if you have a farm that you want to do as a smart farm, once you save it, it's gonna leave it in your account like this. Okay, so that's the smart farm. And then calculation fees, you could actually do a NAS sheet on this one. So a lot of people calls me and ask me about, hey, hello? Huh? Okay, anyway, a lot of people calls me and ask me about like NAS sheet, like, can you guys do the NAS sheet? Yes, we could actually do the NAS sheet. When you click over here, when you click calculate fees and then click new fees estimate, then you'll be able to see, you could put like their name in them and like your client's name and all that. You could put property information, service, transition. We kind of give you like, what's my call it, like general like net sheet. If you want to get like really like detailed net sheet, like very exact amount, this is something that you need to call the escrow, because they have a system that they do with a better net sheet. So unless like during the weekends, like if you want to do something like really quick, then like yes, you could use our net sheet program. But otherwise, it's better for you to contact the Coachhouse escrow and have them do it for you. And then our system is, when you look at it over here, we also do have more tools. We do have an absolute net sheet. We have a document image search. So what it is, this is something that's very unique. None of the other title company has it. So what it is, that you can actually search any recorded docs in the United States. You see this? Any recorded docs. As long as you know their reference number, doc year, and doc number, that you could find any recorded docs that in the United States. So you could change the counties, daily document, or parcel map, recorded survey, assessor's map. You could change it. You could find all that. Okay. And then when you look at over here, now we also do have a forms and worksheet. What it is, when you click it, we do have either the California or Texas or Arizona, all the blank forms. So we do have a affidavit death of joint tenants, spouse, community property, and all exclusive, no secure by deed of. So these are all blank documents. So let's just say you have a client who needs a copy, a blank paper of deed of grant deed, that you could just go ahead and click here, the grant deed. Either the PDF or Word. If they need a PDF, you could just go ahead and click, and this is a blank form grant deed. And then you could just go ahead and download it and send to your client. Or if you need something else, we have everything. We have homestead, interspousal transfer deed, joint tenancy grant deed. We got everything here. So whatever you need, just take a look, go to the more tools, and then click on forms and worksheet. That we have all the forms for California, Arizona, and Texas. Okay. Now, any questions on StoreNow.com? Are we good? Are we good on connections right now? Like, it's okay compared to last time, right? So much better?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so this is my main work. I do title, like, you know, like, did I tell you guys story like last time? Like, I guess she has to, I have two sons, and one of my son has to write, what does your dad do for a living? Like, I guess they have to write a job. And then my dad asked my wife, and said, and then my son asked my wife, oh, okay, what's my dad's job? And then like, my wife's like, you didn't know? Yeah. And then, you know what my first son said? He's like, oh, doesn't he work for the printing company? I go, what? And then my wife was like, she was like, start laughing, because every time when I get a call, they always ask me to take pictures. They always ask me, what's the flyer, make a flyer, postcard, or what's the printing and stuff like that. So my son actually thought I was working for the printing company. But I'm just letting you guys know, my main job is a title. If you guys have any title need, title questions, stuff like that, feel free to call me. This is my main job. And then what I do for on the side for help you guys is this. What we do is every time when you get the listing, I actually do have a team who goes out there, and then we take pictures, we do videos. We recently started video. I'm gonna show you guys a video a little later, but we also do like 3D. So as you guys know, right now, when you look at the MLS, people always put the really nice pictures. And then like as a buyer situation, as you know, like a lot of buyers these days, we all have access to the Zillow, and then they always look at the home that has a good pictures. Even the homes are really great, and if they have a really bad picture, a lot of people, they skip it. I hear that a lot of times. So what our job is, we have to make sure the picture is actually better than the actual property. So that's how, and we do little magic. So when you look at over here, this is one of the picture that recently took. And then when you look at it, this is the property in Irvine. And here we go. Let me go ahead and show you. So this is, we actually do use a wide angle, and then not just a wide angle. We also do a lot of work on properties. So like this, we make it wider, brighter, make sure the home looks like a perfect condition. And this is one of the things that we could probably help you. And then when you look at over here, let me go ahead and show you the other pictures that we took. Okay. We make sure the home is as good condition. It looks a very good condition when we upload it on the MLS. So we always use one of the best cameras, programs, and best guys. So when you look at over here, the fireplace, this is actually a fake fireplace. They add a fireplaces, but we actually add a fire there. Make sure the home looks pretty, okay? And then let me go ahead and show you the another one. See, this fire right here is fake fire. We do a fake fires, and not only that, also we do a fake screen on the TV. This is a fake screen. So what it is though, when you just take a picture, a lot of times when the TV is off, this one gets very like faded. So what we do, we make sure that this home looks like a model home. So we add a pictures there, and then we also add a fires here. And then another thing, you see all this is a fake screen. Okay. So when they look at the property on MLS, it looks like a model home. That's our job. Again, I don't work for the I don't work for the printing company. I work for the title company. We do this on the side, try to give you a wow effect, so you could be wow to your clients, so you could get more listings later. And then when you look at over here on this day, we actually took this picture on June 29th on Monday. When you look at over here, the cloud over here, the sky is actually fake. So we actually went on the day when there was a lot of clouds, very gloomy day, and then we took the picture, and then we add a fake sky over here. So a lot of times that you guys call me and say, oh, Robert, today's weather's not that good. Can we still take a picture? No problem. As long as there's no storm or thunder, we can make it happen, okay? So when you look at it, I know they look all the same. So when you look at it, we'll add a fake cloud. You see this? The cloud still stays. fake cloud and fake sky. We just have to make sure that it's homeless straight. Okay. So this is the one thing that we do, and that we've been doing this again right here. This is also the fake picture that we added. This is the one thing that we do. Before we were only taking a picture, but then what I do all the time is I always like try to make things better, try to make things like I develop like things to invest money to make you guys, I mean, service you better and better and more. So this is just the pictures that we take for all your listing, just the listings. When you guys have a lease properties, we don't do this. We only do this for your sell property. So this is one of the services that we could provide you. And then another service that we start doing it about 2 years ago. This is what we've been doing for our clients. So picture is something that you could kind of look at the properties picture by picture, but this is something that kind of new thing I started about 2 years ago. It's called a 3D Matterport, and this really helps a lot to a lot of my clients. But then like before, I was only doing a 3D for the homes that over $1 million. But then due to the pandemic right now, like, I mean, everybody cannot really go into the property and look at the property. But then like, if you do this 3D tour on your listing, they'll be able to look at the whole house without going into the property. So this is something that we've been doing is like 2-3 years ago, start doing it about 2-3 years ago. And then when you look at it, there's actually testimony from other realtors. And this is something that you could actually like go into the property. And then let me go ahead and show you. So when you look at it, you can actually see the dollhouse. This is called dollhouse. So you'll be able to look at the properties like a dollhouse, like from the top, on the side, and everywhere that you like. And then if you want to click, if you want to go, if you kind of like look around, and if you want to look at the master bedroom or living room, you just go ahead and click here. Then you're here. Oops. Okay. Shit. And it's a little dizzy. Okay. All right. Bear with me. So you'll be able to look at you'll be able to walk around the house with just one click. You'll be able to see the top, bottom, and the side. And you can actually go into the house. Then you'll be able to kind of walk around the house. You'll be able to see everything in the house. And the one thing I really wanted to tell you is this 3D, it looks very detailed. So if you have a client who doesn't want to show their family pictures or their kids' picture, their picture, they need to hide it somewhere. Okay, for example, like this one, when you look at this painting, when you go to the front, you'll be able to see like very detailed paintings over here. So it's same thing with the picture. So if you want to do this, make sure they remove all their family pictures or any person that belongs. And then I actually had a case like a couple months ago. We did a 3D tour for one of my other clients, not from the TRG agents, it was from the other office agent, but then their client actually had a gun case in their walk-in closet. And then once we did it, like we posted live, and guess what? Everybody found that he had a gun. And you don't want that to happen. If your client has like gun case and stuff like that, make sure they cover with something. Okay. So you'll be able to like go walk around the house, and then you can actually look at the ceiling, you can look at the back. And the beauty about this 3D is also you could actually get the measurement. So you could just go ahead and click a measurement mode. So you could actually see the measurement, like, oh, from here to here, like how many foot, how many feet, like stuff like that. And then when you click over here, it's a floor plan. See, now you'll be able to see the floor plan, what it is like. Before, when you just take a picture, you don't know how the floor plan is gonna look like. But when you do this, you'll be able to look at, so this is a dollhouse. no measurement mode. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. So you could do either the floor plan, and you'll be able to see how does it look. And then you'll be able, and then if it's 2-story, you will see the 2 separate floor plan, like first floor, second floor. And then you can also walk around the house. So Matterport, like I said, we used to only do the homes anything over $1 million, but then because of pandemic, like we still wanted to help you guys, because my cost to do the Matterport, at least one Matterport is about $300 my cost. So what I've been doing for my client, anything over $1 million home, we could still do it for free. I mean, still like 900,000, stuff like that, we could still do it for free. But anything below 900,000, I still have to charge you a little bit. Like I said, any Matterport that I do, my minimum cost is $300, but I could probably do it for $100. I pay $200, you guys pay $100. Like, at least I try to help you. You guys need to help me just a little bit. Yeah, so this is how the Matterport looks like. So when you look at over here, a lot of people are actually talking with the Matterport. When you look over, so average days on market drop from 30 to 21 days. I mean, this is very unique. And then like a lot of people, they say, once you put this on the MLS, it automatically goes into Zillow, Realtor.com, stuff like that. So you get more attention from your buyer. So when those buyers look at the homes on the Zillow, stuff like that, they want to see more detail. And then I know right now the open house are limited, that you guys really cannot do the open house, hold the open house right now, but then this really helps. Okay. So this, and then one more thing, and then when we try to run the Matterport, make sure your client's house is clean. It doesn't have to be like model home, like perfect home, but make sure there's no clutter. Because what it is, if there's a lot of stuffs on the floor, stuffs on the cable, stuff like that, Matterport will not run. So for example, so that's why when you look at over here, when you look at this sample right here, see, like these homes are like really like clean. I mean, it doesn't have to be this clean, but then make sure that you guys don't have like any like clutters, like any stuff on the floor, stuff like that. Make sure it's picture ready. Make sure it's Matterport ready. Once it's picture ready, then we can run the Matterport. But if you have a lot of stuff over here, right here, like kind of like you have like towers over here, stuff like that, it's not clean, Matterport's not gonna run. It's a 360-degree camera, so it's actually capturing everything from top to bottom, side to side, so it will show everything there. And then you guys don't want to, and then if they have like kind of clutters on the floor or the wall, stuff like that, as it spins and it's gonna stop and say error. And if that, then we cannot do that. So make sure you have your client's house, the picture ready. And then I do see I mean, like I said, the Matterport is something that we started like 3 years ago, and then we're only doing homes, the high-end homes before, but then now because of pandemic, I try to help you guys. Anything below, or I mean over 900,000, I could still do for free, but anything below 900,000, I still gotta charge you guys $100. But there are some homes that you cannot do the Matterport, but you still want to do something more than pictures. This is why that we start doing a video, because Matterport, there's a pros and cons. Matterport pros is that it looks very detailed, and then like you'll be able to see the floor plan, doll house, and you'll be able to walk around the house. But what I've been like running into these days for older generation clients, like they say they feel dizzy. They say, "Oh, Robert, I cannot see." Like they put their mouses like this on the floor. It's not moving. I only see the floor. What am I gonna do? And I get it. It's a new technology, and then I know. And then like sometimes I have to call them. I gotta go to their office. I have to show them how to do it. They're like, "Oh my goodness, I feel so dizzy. I can go like this. I can click like this. Oh my God, this is too complicated." Because of that, we start doing a video. So what it is, we actually record a video whole like through the house. All you gotta do just click and just watch it. Just sit back and watch it. There's something that and then like I said, the pros for the Matterport. Good thing about Matterport is like it's gonna show the dollhouse. It's gonna show you the floor plan. You'll be able to walk around the house. But cons, bad things about Matterport. It's too detailed. Sometimes it's complicated. Sometimes your client will just go like this and call you and say, hey, I only see the wall. What am I gonna do? Huh? I don't know. I feel so dizzy because of that. And then if it's clutter, like if we feel a lot of stuff in the house, we cannot do the Matterport. That's why not every overview listing will be so perfect condition, right? That's what we've been doing right now. Another thing that we've been doing is a video. So this is something that we start doing it about 2 months ago. And then when you look at it, we'll give you the file. And then let's go ahead and watch this. This is the one that we did like 2 days ago. There we go. So for this one, it was a seller's request. Like they want us to like focus on more like wallpaper, more stuff they spend money on. And I personally don't like the video, but let me just go ahead and show you the other video, like one of the other video. Oh, and also that we also do a drone pictures for you guys. So whenever that you guys have a property with the view and stuff like that, we could actually do a drone pictures, like especially for like commercials or stuff like that. Hold on, where's the drone pictures? Okay, there we go. So see, I have everything. My service provide you is like a one-stop service. We do everything. But my main job is title. Just don't forget my main job is title. So when you look at over here, we actually do able to like take all these like drone pictures that if you guys need. So we'll be more than happy to do that. And then let me go ahead and get you. Let me go ahead and show you the other video. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. So we do all the editings and we film all the videos and we give you the file.
May I ask a question?
Okay, so this is a video sample that we did for one of my other clients listing. But the beauty about video is we could actually film outside as well if they have really, really beautiful backyard, front yard, stuff like that. Matterport, we can only do inside for the Matterport. We cannot do the outside for the Matterport. So when it gets a video, this is something that if you guys need, that we'll be able to film the backyard, front yard, on the front, inside the house. Now, like I said, very easy. All you gotta do is just one click and sit back and watch. So it's not that complicated. And then for you to upload a video on the MLS, you need to create a YouTube account. So what we do, if you guys don't know how to create a YouTube account, then I'll be more than happy to help you to create a YouTube account because it's free. And then we can upload the videos there. All you gotta do is just copy and paste the link and then attach it on the MLS. It's very simple. And then one last thing that we do, whenever you guys get the listing, we do all this. We take pictures with the Matterport, with the video. And for your open houses, as you know, if you guys are ever holding open house, we'll be able to create a, flyers for your open houses. This is a professional flyer for your open houses. We could create it and we even print out it for free. As long as we get the title business, we could do all this for you. But like I said, only the Matterport is something that it costs me lots of money. So anything over 900,000, I could do it for free. But anything below than that, I still gotta charge you guys $100. Any questions?
Yeah, hi Robert. This is great timing for me. I'm new and I'm working on a listing presentation. How
Okay.
can I add this to my presentation to say, hey, this is why you need to list with me?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's a good question. You could actually go to a Matterport.com, and then when you go over there, you could actually see their one of the sample, the Matterport that you could actually show them and say, hey, I could provide this to you guys.
Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions? All right, so like I said, if you guys need a Stewart Title Now account, just go ahead and either text me or email me your business card. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add it. You're gonna receive 2 emails from our company. One is your ID, the other one will be your password. So again, my email address is Robert, ROBERTNOH 01@gmail.com. Again, my email, robertnoh01@gmail.com, and or you could text me, just take a picture of your business card, or you can just text me. My phone number is 310-357-9611. Again, my number 310-357-9611. Call me, text me anytime if you guys have any questions, any title needs. If you guys need anything, just call me anytime. Thank you. Thank you. Any more questions? Are we good? Thank you. I'm gonna leave. Bye-bye. Happy 4th of July, guys. Be safe, be healthy. Okay? Stay healthy, stay safe. Bye.